My heart aches, and a drowsing numbness pains my sense, as though of hemlock I have drunk, or emptied some dull opiate to the drains. 1 minute passed, and these words had sunk. Gaze not to envy of thy happy lot, but being happy in thine happiness. That thou, lightering at dryad of the trees, in some melodious plot of peach and green, and shadows numberless, singest of summer in full-throated ease. Oh, for a draught of vintage that hath been pulled a long age in the deep delved earth, tasting of flora and the country green, dance in provincial song and sunburnt mirth. Oh, for a beaker full of the warm south, full of the true, the blissful hypocrite, with beaded bubbles linking at the brim and purple-stained mouth, that I might drink and leave the world unseen, and with thee fade away into the forest dim, fade far away, dissolve, and quite forget what thou among the leaves hast never known, the weariness, the fever, and the fret, here where men sit and hear each other groan, where palsy shakes a few sad last grey hairs, where youth grows pale and spectre thin and dies, where but to think is to be full of sorrow and leaden-eyed despairs, where beauty cannot keep her lustrous eyes, or new love pineth them beyond tomorrow. Away, away, for I will fly to thee, not charioted by Bacchus and his parts, but on the wingless wings of poesy, though the dull brain perplexes and retards. Already with thee, tender is the night, and happily the queen moon is on a throne, clustered around by all a starry face, but here there is no light, save what from heaven is with the breezes blown through verdurous glooms and winding mossy ways. I cannot see what flowers are at my feet, nor what soft incense hangs upon the boughs, but in embalmed darkness, guess each sweet, wherewith the seasonal month endows the grass, the thicket, and the fruit tree wild, white hawthorn, and the pastoral eglantine, fast fading violets, covered up in leaves, and mid-May the eldest child, the cunning musk rose, full of dewy wine, the murmurous haunt of flies and summer eves. Darkling, I listen, and for many a time I have been harping love, peaceful death, called him soft name in many a maze of rhyme, to take him to the air, my quiet breath, now more than ever, seems it rich to die, to seize upon the midnight with no pain, while thou art pouring forth thy soul abroad in such an ecstasy, still wouldst thou sing, and I have years in vain to thy high queen becomes. Thou wilt not born for death, immortal bird, no hungry generations tread thee down. The voice I hear this passing night was heard in ancient days by emperor and clown, perhaps the self-same song that found a path to the sad heart of Ruth, and sick for home, she stood in tears amid the alien calm, the same that ofttimes hath charmed magic casements, opening in the foam of perilous seas in fairy lands forlorn. For long, the very word is like a bell, it told me back from thee to my soul self. Adieu, the fancy cannot cheat so well as she is fain to do, deceiving elf. Adieu, adieu, thy plaintive anthem fleets, past the near meadows, over the still stream, up the hillside, and now 'tis fell deep in the next rankings. Was it a vision or a waking dream? Where is that music? Do I wake or sleep?